Are you ready? Because in this video, we are going to be singing This Is Gospel by Panic at the Disco, one of my favorite songs of all time. Alright, so, let's take a look. Let's take a little overview. Page 7, we're on page 7, This Is Gospel, Panic at the Disco. Strumming pattern. Down. All down strums. But, what's that, you might ask? That EM. What is that? I'll tell you. That is an E minor. The little M stands for minor, which you might know from playing guitar, or like from singing, or I don't know. Maybe you don't know that. That's okay. So the little M means minor. Alright. So, E minor. How do you play this chord, Vanessa? Well, let's take what we know about chord charts and figure it out. So we're going to start by taking our first finger, and it's going to go on the second fret of the second fret of the first string. Alright? Second finger is going on the third fret of the second string. Alright? You there? Alright, now this is a little bit of a stretch. Take that third finger. It's going to go on the fourth fret of the third string. So it looks like this. And remember to curl those fingers just like when we play a G, so that it doesn't sound muddy. And that's an E minor. Alright. So, to start this lesson off, I want to just practice switching between a G and an E minor. Alright? Because switching from any chord to an E minor is kind of tricky because it's a little bit of a stretch. So let's just do a practice, okay? So we're going to play the G 8 times, and we're going to play an E minor 8 times. And I meant to mention this in the last video, but something beautiful about playing the ukulele or playing any instrument with another person, which you really are doing right now, is if you can't switch fast enough, right? For example, if you're like playing your G and then I switch to an E minor, you can take your time. Take your time making that E minor, even if you only get a couple strums in. That's alright. Just try to match me. You don't have to switch chords as quickly as I'm doing it. Remember, I've been playing for 10 years. It's hard to switch chords. So you don't have to switch as fast as I am. Just try to play along with me, if that makes any sense. Take your time. Take as much time as you need to switch from chord to chord. Alright. And I don't really have any advice on switching from a G to an E minor because they're really nothing alike. So hope that helps. So here, let me just do this. Let's play our G chord, and we'll play for 8 measures, or 8 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's switch to the E minor. Ready? Get it? E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then back to the G. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then to the G, the E minor. E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now back to the G. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the E minor. E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My little window was open and some lady was staring at me. Okay. Anyway. So, please go back. Do that a million times. Do it as many times as you want until you are comfortable with the E minor. Because the E minor comes up quite a bit in this song. The way well, I explained that in the intro. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Okay. Let's play our song, shall we? Alright, let's do it nice and slow. So it's going to start on a G chord, and it's all down strums, right? So G, this is gospel for the fallen ones. Now we need an E minor. Locked away in. Now we're going to a D. See, that only was 2 strums. D chord. Permanent slumber. 2 strums again. The chords change really fast in this song, but you'll get used to it. G chord. Assembling their philosophies. E minor. From pieces of D minor. I mean D. Broken memories. Right? Now to the G. Oh, E minor. This is the beat of my heart. D. This is the beat of my heart. G. Oh, E minor. This is the beat of my heart. D chord. This is the beat of my heart. Now to the C. The gnashing teeth and criminal tongues conspire against the odds, but they, E minor, haven't seen the best of us yet. D chord. If you love me, let me. Alright, so this part we need to work on. It says go, and then it's just got like G, C, E minor, D. So like, what the heck do we do there? What do we do there? How would you possibly know? Well, this is the downside to not reading like staff music, right? So reading chords in this way is really convenient because it's really easy to read, it's really easy to learn. Reading in staff music is like impossible, and nobody writes in staff music, so you can't find staff music for songs like Panic and MCR and Fall Out Boy and stuff. So, what I'm trying to get at is, this is assuming that you know the song. You can't really read chords over lyrics like this if you don't know the song, right? So, that means that we know how that part goes. Or don't worry, I know how that part goes. And I'm sure you recognize it in your ear, too, from the song. So, how do I explain this? So, each chord after go is going to get 2 strums. If you love me, let me. G chord. G, C, E minor, D chord, G, C, E minor, D. Very good. And then what happens? These words, C chord, words are knives and G chord, often leave scars. D. The fear of E minor falling apart. C chord. Truth be told, I G chord never was yours. D. The fear, the E minor fear of falling apart. G chord. Oh, C. Oh, E minor. This is the beat of my heart. D chord. This is the beat of my heart. So, it's going to take a while to be able to switch those chords so quickly. It is. But I know that if you just keep practicing, you're going to nail it before you even know what hit you. I'm just fixing more. Fear falling apart. Alright, so that's pretty much the first page, if you will. So now we're going to be doing the advanced version, which is me not saying what the chords are, and we're going to play it a little tiny bit faster. Hey, how's it going? So let's try this. Starting on the G chord, 1, 2, here we go. This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories. Oh, 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 this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Oh, 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 this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Gnashing teeth and criminal tongues conspire against the odds, but they haven't seen the best of us yet. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. This is the beat of my heart. This is the beat of my heart. Oh, 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 oh. This is the beat of my heart. This is the beat of my heart. This is gospel for the vagabonds, ne'er-do-wells, and insufferable bastards, confessing their apostasies, led away by imperfect imposters. Oh, 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 this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Oh, 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 this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Oh, try to sleep through the end of the world and bury me alive, 'cause I won't give up without a fight. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. The fear of falling apart.
Like it.
It's nice, huh?